Hello, welcome to today's workout. Today we are doing a little bit something different. We don't ever focus on the back muscles just because at home they're kind of hard to achieve. But today we are going to do some emphasis on the back as well as the opposite muscle of the chest. So excited, some of these if you will. And so today we are going to be using a set of dumbbells. So I recommend a little on the medium heavy side just because it feels right, but always have a lighter option or a heavier option just nearby so you can switch if you need to. So today we're back to EMOMs. Are you surprised? That's the theme. No one should be surprised at this point. So we are doing 10 of each exercise, 3 exercises, 4 times. So excited. So the first one we're gonna be doing is a newer move to this program. It is called a push press. You're gonna be holding the dumbbells just right in front of the shoulders, and it's almost like you're doing a baby squat, but just not a full squat. Your legs are just there to push the weight up and cushion the catch. Okay, so up and back, and up and back. Nice. And so you just kind of want to keep them comfortably in front of you. You don't want them too close, you don't want them too far apart, just right in front of the body. And then with those, it's also important to keep your hands on the dumbbells. Please do not launch your dumbbells. You get a lot of excitement, a lot of power in there, and just hold on to them, okay? Next, we're gonna do rows. These ones we're only gonna do one at a time, one side, and so you have an option, you can kneel. I like call this the George Washington style, if you're here from the US, first president. And then otherwise, you can set that other one down. Otherwise, you can lean kind of on that front leg, pulling, okay? So I want you to picture that you're like starting a lawnmower, that kind of movement, so you're kind of feeling it in the back right here, just under the armpit, okay? So that kind of movement, unless you've never started a lawnmower, then that's your assignment after today. Go buy a lawnmower that starts like this, okay? Otherwise, if you finish one side, you're gonna flip over to the other side, and we will be attempting, hopefully you'll have time to give yourself time to do both sides in 1 minute. If you can only finish one side, then just remember you have 4 rounds. Do the next side on the next round. Amen? In between, we're gonna do a challenge. We're taking away the hollow, the ab movement, and guess what we're going back to, ladies? Do you want to tell them?
Paul said.
It was Brooke's idea. Send her all the messages. Tag her and say thank you, Brooke. So here we go. We're gonna do 10 push presses, 10 rows, and then we finish with 10 push-ups. So when you get to your wall sits, kind of stay near that area, okay? When you finish the rows, go to the wall sits, and then come down just where you are for the push-ups. So that way you're not wasting a lot of time or losing time going back and forth, amen? Except for you guys. You guys can take your time. You guys, be efficient. Okay, here we go. In. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Nice. Perfect. So just like you see, they're kind of catching in a small squat. So you're not gonna come all the way down into a squat and push up. Because if you were just to do this, you wouldn't be able to use momentum, and it's not necessarily about momentum, but when you're using the legs, it kind of gives you an ability to make it a full body movement. If you just are right here, that's only a strict arm press, right? And then it even looks different in the positioning, and then that way you want to be really, really careful. Here, when we add the push press, it makes it a full body movement. Remember, kind of going back to my St. Bernard that you guys are funding, as well as the laundry or the children toss. Same idea. When you catch them with a nice cushion, right? Did you guys contribute to my St. Bernard fund? Dumbbell rows. No. Not at all. But I appreciate the honesty. Perfect. And so it's not a huge movement. All you have to do is just come right here. It's barely bringing your elbow above your back, so you don't have to twist or pull or anything. It's just right there and back down. And you can also do this like if you have a bench, for example, you can always rest one leg on the bench and hit it too. It's gonna be the same, or is it like this? Like that. You can always rest it on your couch or your coffee table or whatever you kind of have nearby. And that's another option too. So you can do that one arm dumbbell row. Awesome. Take your time, you have 10 seconds left. Awesome. Don't they look so happy doing these wall sets? The happiest. Awesome. Coming back for those push-ups. Next one, I'm just gonna have you guys just drop from the wall into your push-up, if that's okay. Just. Yeah. We wanna keep it safe and keep it simple. That's what we do, that's our focus here. Nice, ladies. So good. And if you need to, remember that you can always drop to your knees or come up to a higher surface, or you can come up to wall. Nice, breathing, exhaling up. So good. Nice. Breathe. Breathe. Don't forget. I think sometimes we get so in our head we forget. Am I the only one that's guilty of that? Forgetting to breathe? Again, also a really deep life lesson. Don't forget to breathe. Nice, come on back. We're going back to those push presses. So immediately with those push presses, you feel like your heart rate is already going up, right, ladies? You feel that? And it's, again, that total body movement. So really, really engage and keep your abs nice and tight, especially now that you're taking weights up overhead. Keep your abs tight and power through the legs. Feel the power all the way up to those fingertips. Love it. Nice. And if you're feeling super, super beastie, if you will, you can always take this to the gym and do those with a bar. Also feels really, really cool. Just know a bar is usually 45 pounds. So plan for that. Extra bracing. Nice, 15 seconds. Breathe. So good, ladies. You're killing it. Yeah, 5 seconds. So good. Going into those dumbbell rows. Oh, yes, whatever. What are we doing? No, rows. Oh. They tricked me. Got you too. It's like, that's my favorite one. You guys can't skip it. Nice. So good. So again, it's not a super huge movement, just enough here. But as you can see, both ladies are at an angle. It's so important that you come over. Gravity, dumbbells work with gravity. So they only go up and down. So if you don't come forward and you're just kind of standing upright doing that movement, it's not gonna be the same muscle that we're trying to target. You need to come over at a bend. I always say at least a 90 degree, like try and aim 90, we hardly ever get there, but when I say that, it brings you close. So aim for 90, sticking your tush back and bringing it all the way back. Because the higher you are, the less in the back it is, right? Yeah. So now it's push-ups, there you go. So good. Now they're ready. So good. Again, ladies, if you can speak while you're working, what's a modification if we need them? Knees. Yes. They're coming up. So good. And then right back into that wall sit. So good. That squeak. Embrace the squeak as you slide down. It's just part of the workout. It's so good. I always think of like those kid cartoons where they like smack up against some mirror and slide down. Yes, the window, there you go. 10 seconds. 3, 2, nice. You have 2 more, right? We're halfway there. Whoa! Use those legs in kneeling dumbbells in the air. I'll work on that and I'll come right back. Maybe round 4 I'll have the lyrics ready for you guys. Nice. Catching with those legs. So good. Awesome, ladies. That was so good. It's fine. Bonus rep. Celia said it. Was it Celia that you said that sometimes you forget to count? With this new timing, now that we have to think and like work our brains, it gets a little trickier. So usually I know that I usually just go until the bell, and I think we've all been accustomed to that. So that's why we wanted to change it, give you something different, give you something to think about. Right? So good. It's almost impossible to think about anything else except for counting and sweating. 2, 1, nice, dumbbell rows. Nice. So remember again, coming forward at an angle and then going for it. I know it's kind of hard to like visualize it. If you have a couch or something nearby, no joke, no one sees you, you're in the comfort of your own home, try this. Put your head legit on your couch, on the top of your couch, and that will be the position I need you in. So if you're not in a kneeling George Washington like Celia, and you're kind of coming forward like Brooke is, if you want to know how low you need to go, seriously, put your head on your couch and then row. That will put all the work where it needs to be and not help you, or like make sure that you don't come up too high. Awesome. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Now just drop. I'm just kidding. Have you seen people that do that? I want to learn how to do that so bad. Just to see if I can. Just go from standing into like a push-up. I'm so afraid. What if I break my face? Nice. Nice. Come nice and slow. When you're down on the floor, make sure you're taking your time to come up nice and slow before you come up to a wall. You have 30 seconds here. Nice. Remember, palms up, out in front of you or high above the head. You always want to try another level? Ooh, ooh. This one's my favorite. Nice. You at home? You should be doing this challenge as well. 3, almost, 2, 1. We have one more round starting with 10 dumbbell push presses. Did you feel a difference with your arms up? Kind of crazy, right? Embrace the burn. Nice. So just 10 of each of these. Nice. So good. Perfect. And you can't hear it, but they're breathing with every single rep. Every time they push up, that helps your abs engage and also pumps blood and oxygen to your brain, which we need during these workouts. Nice. You have 20 seconds here. So we only have 2 more rounds after this. I want to push you and challenge you to take one of these optional next level wall sit positions, hand positions. It totally will challenge you and push you to a new level. I want to dare you to do them, okay? I know your mom said, don't fall into peer pressure, but this is what I want to say. This is good peer pressure. And right now, I am your mom. I'm just kidding. I don't even know what I'm saying. Just go for it, okay? We only have 2 more rounds, 2 more opportunities to level up. Nice. Great job, ladies. So good. Taking your time. So you're doing 10 per side and you have about 25 seconds left. Nice. Isn't that so fun to do rows? No. This is the last one. Oh. Brooke wants to go for 2 more rounds. How about you at home?
Got confused and you said 2 more.
Oh, sorry. 2 more of these. These guys. Nice. Nice. Okay, we only have 1 more.
Wait, push-ups.
I know, that's what I mean. 1 more. Ah, you did it! That's so scary. But you did it. Oh my gosh. So many miracles happen here on Andy Murray Fitness. That was incredible. I'm extremely impressed, Brooke. You don't have to impress anyone here, but she just wowed us. Nice. Coming up nice and slow. Take a breath. Right there. You got this. Easy. Let's see it. Yep. Remember again, working with gravity. This is a really, really prime example of working with gravity. Adding that weight where your feet are so far in front of you, okay? And pushing down, being able to push through your heels, keep your back, and your abs engaged. It's all an amazing challenge. Time. You guys are done! Woohoo! So, make sure you take a sweaty selfie, and we'll see you next time.